Alright, so here we are in part 3, and this is going to be showing you how to create a wavy road like this. There's so many different ways that you can do this, but let's get to work. I'll show you. If you look and press F11 and you click on your terrain tools, right here you're going to have a line up, a line with mesh up, a line with mesh down, and subtract mesh. The one we're going to be using is a line with mesh up. Let me show you technique 1. You can make a road. Just make a road, doesn't matter what we do here. You can grab the road and make it into whatever shape you want it to be in. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because it's just an example and I want to get on to other things. So let's say you're just trying to simulate a wavy road. So once you got your road made like that, you can, let's click on the road again, press Control A, and let's make that 1. So terrain tools, align mesh up. Let's make that a circle and go underneath here and just align. It's going to build up the terrain below the road, and that's how you can make, that's one technique. Now once you're done with that, it may look like it's going to be complete, but if you go to your object select, click on the road, come down here to your road and click on the little eyeball, go along the road and make sure that it's covered in thoroughly, that there's no holes in it. You can see like there's a big gap right there. So we'll put the road back, terrain, align up, and do it one more time. Fill everything in. And that's how you get, that's one technique. You can use just about anything to bring the terrain up to it. That is a really cool shape. So let's say you wanted to use that as your template to try to create a wavy road with this template. You can expand it a little bit, but things start to get funny if you extend the size of the shape. We will make this just a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. Well, height doesn't really matter. And now what we're going to do is just go to our tool. Let's bring this out here in a flat area right about there. Let's bring it down a little bit. And let's do the same thing as we just did with the road. Bring the terrain up to the bottom of it. And the terrain is going to come up to the bottom of the red part. And there you go. So you can click on Object Select. That's already selected, and just click on the little eyeball. And that came out pretty good. Now if you wanted to make a lot of those in a row, you could just copy it. And remember, the red part is where the terrain will come up to. So now you would just do the same thing. Terrain, align up. And you see it stopped right there. That is a very common problem, but not a big deal. Just click on the terrain height picker. Select underneath it, and then it will work again. Just one of those strange bugs with the new update. And like I said, you can press number 3 and make this really big. Like let's say, oh, I want it to be wider, I want it to be longer, something really crazy like that. It doesn't always work. The terrain won't come up, it won't read it right. So what I recommend is you can extend it a little bit, but if you wanted to make it wider, just put another one next to it. And once you start expanding things to like crazy sizes, all kinds of weird things start happening. So I would just bring the road up to the second one. And then we can get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. You see there's a little hole right there. And we have this little road, this path is going across. So we'll click on the decal editor and just get rid of all that. Get rid of that. Just get rid of all of them. For now, we can put them back later. All right, let's go to our terrain painter. And let's actually, yeah, let's do asphalt. I was going to smoothen it out, but it already looks pretty smooth. And we'll just smoothen this out a little bit real quick. I'm not going to fill that in. As far as the stripes and the decals, you go to your decal road editor, press Alt, and we're going to come down here. Press Control A, make our width to 1, and come over here, blank white, and we're going to go to, we'll do chalk line, and that's how you make a chalk line. You do that with everything. We'll make another one over here. Let's the default width is 13.5. Press Control A, make that 1, and come down here to your material, and let's type in yellow, and let's do yellow damaged. And there's your yellow line. If you want to put a material over, let's get rid of that one. Let's go to the decal editor. Sometimes you'll see like tire marks. You can do potholes. Control A. Let's make them, let's try 5. Let's go with 7. Let's go with 8. Okay. And let's come down here and let's start, get rid of yellow and scroll through here. Asphalt, decayed, damaged, cracked. White line, damaged. Let's just type in tire. Dirt tracks. Dirt tracks, no. Let's try marks. Skid marks. Well, doesn't really like skid marks, but anyways, that's how you get your materials onto the surface. Oh, and one more thing. In his video, he had the cars jumping over lava pits. The lava pits, you can make lavas. They're done with water, and then you got to go and get the materials and all that. Best thing to do is contact my friend Terry Martin. He shares a lot of his stuff for free. He actually shares almost everything for free. I'll also put a link in the description to his channel, and you're more than happy to go over there and watch his videos, and he'll be more than happy to send you lava. You can see up here I made a little pit. You can fill it with water, lava, anything you want. And here's some squares I added. some chalk, broken line chalk, white lines. So anyways, that's part 3 of the video. I hope that answered all your questions. Please like and subscribe.